It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Bulls have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Oklahoma City Thunder? This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
You can hear the roar here at the United Center. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. You look at the Bulls. What a final series they've had, going undefeated, 3 wins to nothing. They have a chance tonight to sweep the series and walk away as NBA champions.
And guys, you can sense the anticipation from this crowd, hoping that by the end of the night, they'll see this team hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy at center stage. But as hard as it might be, the players can't get ahead of themselves. They still have a job to do.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Oklahoma City right now, at small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Russell Westbrook out there with Wells, and it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here, Kevin.
Here's Jordan, and he slams it right down on top of Shammy Wells.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good, Jordan. Here's Oklahoma City. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
You know, it'd be hard to identify a phase of the game where they were crisp. Not the passing, not the shooting. Defensive rotations were off. You could critique them up and down.
Valentine kicks to Jordan. To the paint. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Now, here is George. There's a screen by Cantor. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 8.
Well, you simply have to respect the touch that Russell Westbrook worked so hard to develop. Beyond the three-point line, boy, he's solid.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Wells. Off the screen. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Are you serious? How'd he come up with that move?
Creativity on the fly. Wow.
A certain amount of artistry, too. Just an amazing thing to see.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's the size of Cantor that makes him a tough matchup, right? He is so good at finding space inside and forcing the defense to foul him.
That's good from Cantor. And so he hits both.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
Here's Jordan. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it in right over Patterson. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Outside Jordan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Pass to George. Jordan with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And they double up Jordan. Shoots over Wells. Again, Chicago.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Thunder trailing by 5. The pass to Westbrook. He kicks it to Wells. Oklahoma City the rebound.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Dishes it to Valentine. Jordan against George. Back to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dunn. No good with the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And George kicks to Wells. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, just the ability to have the kind of vision that Paul George has, exceptional at getting his teammates the basketball.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 15. The kick out to Dragic. And there's the call on Shammy Wells. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So for the Bulls, James Johnson's checked in for Markkanen. Wade comes in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Dunn. The Thunder also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Enes Kanter. Allen comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for George. Rejected by Dragic. And they get it back. The shot's good from McGee. Chicago leading. And here is Jordan. There's 25 seconds left in the first. A 3-ball. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Now Wells. McGee a screen. With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot is good off the backboard. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Russell Westbrook's so smart. This guy just uses the screen to perfection.
Right back after this break. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love. Because they.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Enes Kanter. The Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Thunder put on a show. He scored 14 points, and there really wasn't much you could do to stop him. He shot it efficiently from both the floor and the foul line. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Expanding his range. Done shot's good. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
I would say Dunn more pure scorer than pure shooter, but he nails the three.
Wells kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Wells. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Wells has got 5 now.
Back at you. That's payback for the three on the other end.
Well, I just like the shot selection in that instance. He wanted to get him back, and he did just that with the three. Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Back to Westbrook. Tries it from 19. No good that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out front. They're up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
We'll see how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Patterson the 4 with Canner in the middle. Wells is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the 3 slot.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Thunder trailing by 6. Left side, Westbrook. Shot on the wing. And it's Westbrook again missing. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. Dragic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lob pass to George. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a wide open look for Jordan. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. And now a 10-point Bulls lead. Left side, Westbrook. Overdone. And it's Westbrook again missing. George against Jordan. That shot off, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Tries it from 19. George with the bucket. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a must that you contest Paul George, especially from the mid-range. This is a dominant shooter from there.
Here's Dragic. He can't get it to go. Excellent D from Cantor. Thunder trailing by 8. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Russell Westbrook making the game look easy. A shoot-first point guard who can catch fire.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. JaVale McGee's checked in for Enes Kanter. Allen comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Wells. Jordan against George. Jordan kicks to Wade. The drive by Jordan, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You take a look at Jordan, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come. And of course, Enes Kanter.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
McGee is screen on Jordan. Here's Allen. That's short off the rim. Chicago leading by 5. The drive by Jordan. The feed to Jones. McGee with the block. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jordan with it. Westbrook picks him up. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Bulls have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Free throw good, Jordan. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Allen, a screen on Wade. Pass to Allen. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hollis-Jefferson passes to Westbrook. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
Stolen by George. Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Terrence Jones.
Well, I think what I like about Hollis-Jefferson is he can contribute just a little bit of everything. This guy's got a tremendous motor.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 6. Jordan kicks to Wade. Jordan against George. Goes up off the pick. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Thunder trailing by 8. And George kicks to Westbrook. The turnaround. That misses off the backboard.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Jordan. Connects on the 17-footer. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
McGee a screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Robin Lopez is checked in for James Johnson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Adrian Payne's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lopez left side. Outside, Levine. Jordan inside. Defended by George. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Levine against Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, the relentless energy with which Russell Westbrook plays, throws his body at the defense and picks up the foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
You love the skill set that Russell Westbrook has worked so hard to develop, guys. He can go with the drive, the jumper, and as an elite defender, boy, when he's locked in, it's trouble for the offense.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. 29 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, George with it. And it's blocked by Jordan. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Outside Jordan. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense. Keep moving it, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness, guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer, asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, and all 5 guys need to be on the same page. You need to be active, yes, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. They've got Markkanen. Dunn is out there with Jordan. Then there's Valentine. And it's Dragic in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Thunder trailing by 10. Outside, George to the inside. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, a convincing finish by Patrick Patterson, giving us a demonstration of the kind of power he has at his disposal.
Outside Jordan. Here's Dunn. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Wells dishes to George. 3-pointer. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Wells.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
It's deflected. Paul George with the steal. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Wells in the corner. Off target from outside.
And this is really good defensive pressure, whether he gets the block or not.
No, Greg, you're absolutely right. This is strong defense. It's about making the shooter feel uneasy, and that's what he did.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. The Bulls leading by 5. Jordan, he's open. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And George kicks to Payne. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Over Dragic. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, the offense got him the ball in exactly the position they wanted. That's just better defense.
Here's Markkanen, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, George. Payne passes to Wells. There's the pick. Patterson, the screen, passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. Here's Payne. Rejected by Dragic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic. Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
I love seeing Wells step up in these situations. Fantastic at finding a way to score in big spots.
Chicago calls timeout. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The Bulls leading by 5. Wells with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, Kevin, these are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
And Jordan gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
Here's Westbrook, and he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 23.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Thunder trailing by 7. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Kicks it to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Offensive rebound. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Yep, it counts.
And Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by Patterson.
Now that's where they want to go with the ball. They can tolerate a few misses as long as he gets his touches inside.
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Buries it.
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game. And so here is Oklahoma City. George sets a screen for Wells. They set the pick to tie it up. No good from three-point territory. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
And here's George for three. He connects.
Oh, Kevin, Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
Oh, and it's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions.
And all you can say is congratulations, they have done it. A lot of relief right now, the emotions swelling up from all the weight being lifted and winning it all. Wow.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They work together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.